Hey girlies, it's been a while. What is it, 2 months or something? 3 months? I know, it's been way too long. So I have a tutorial for you guys. Excuse my voice because I am sick right now. But hope you guys like it. It's a very chic, sophisticated, smoky, sexy kind of look. You can see it's very similar to the Kim Kardashian smoky eye, kinda. Except all I use was black and a gray. That's it. And then like a white in the inside, and that's it. A black, all you need is a black and then like a neutral gray just to blend it out. And you're really focusing in on the outer corners of your eyes, really darkening the outer corners to bring in that chic cat eye kind of sexy look. So I hope you ladies like it, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Okay, so I've already primed my eye with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm going to take Jane's gel liner and just, it's like a, I don't know if this is a lip brush or concealer brush, but it's small and flat and round. It looks a lot like a concealer brush. So I'm just taking gel's liner and I'm going to apply this to my upper eyelid from my lash line and just kind of smear all along my lash line into like a thick line, and just kind of blend it out, even it out. This is just going to be a base to where I can blend my black eyeshadow into later, and it's just going to make my black eyeshadow that much stronger, applying this first. So all across. And I'm going to extend it a little bit more outwards, like with a wing, because with this kind of chic look you want like a wide eye. That's just gonna make your eyes just look big and bright. Okay, before I apply my black eyeshadow, I'm gonna take a gray silver, a dark grayish silver eyeshadow, and I'm gonna apply it with my 222 brush. And apply this starting at the eyeliner and just kind of blending it upwards slightly. I'm not going to take it all the way up to my brow. I'm just slightly blending this from my eyeliner out. And we're going to layer on some black after we do this. But this is just going to set a nice transition so that it's just not black and then plain skin. It's going to be black and then this nice dark silver gray. Then we can taper off into our highlight. You see, it's just like a slight shadow. It's nothing strong. Now with my newest brush, this is my new MAC brush, the 214, which I love. I'm going to take Carbon, which is just black, and I'm going to start layering this right on top of the eyeliner that I applied, and then slightly above. What I'm going to do is blend the two colors together, this black and this gray. And once I pile on a good amount of black, I'll take another blending brush and then I'll start going in between and just kind of smudging it in. And you can start adding some more gray or more black, whichever one you need to add to make it transition nicer. Okay, and that's that. I'm going to take my 214 brush again, grab some more black, and I'm going to line my lower lash line. Make sure you get your lash line and kind of connect it. So you want to get as close as you can to that lash line and make sure you get all of your lash line. Don't leave any of it blank. They really emphasize the outer corners. And once you did that, you're gonna grab a eyeliner brush and just that gel liner again. I'm gonna line my waterline. Line my upper waterline too. I'm gonna grab my liquid liner. Line how I would normally line my eyes, from inner to outer, except I'm gonna go with a more direct diagonal, so that rather than like winging it just like this, I'm just gonna go diagonal, kind of thin on the inside and then thicker as you go out, and then kind of like wing it out. And what we're gonna do after we do this is we're gonna go back and trace it with some black eyeshadow to blend the two colors. And I'm just doing this, you don't have to do this, I'm layering because it really intensifies things. I really like to layer because you can't go wrong with layering eyeshadows or eyeliners. And with a chic, sophisticated kind of sexy, smoky look, you want to kind of get that depth. It's all about that depth. But I'm going to take that 214 brush, grab some black eyeshadow, and then just kind of pat on top of the liquid liner, the eyeshadow, just to soften it up and still give it like an intense look. I'm just patting it so it's not like shiny. Next, I'm going to put on some lashes. These are some basic crisscross lashes. Very, very simple looking. Sorry if my voice sounds all whack. I'm still kind of sick. I am sick actually, but... So they're very basic crisscross looking lashes. Blow on it, and then just kind of set it on top of your lashes, let it sit, and then connect it at the roots. For us Asian girls, make sure you trim your eyelashes. I like to trim them a little bit so that they don't poke. And even the length of them, I trim them sometimes because they might be a little too long. We have smaller eyes, so they look less natural when they're so long. So I just trim them a little bit. I usually trim more so on the inside than the outside because it gives you a more flirtatious look. Now that the eyelashes are on, I'm gonna take some mascara and coat my bottom lashes nice and thick. This is really important. You really want to bring out your lashes. So go over it a few times. Let it dry and then go over it again. I already did one layer, so that's why it's a little thicker already. So you see, but you can see the lashes nice and thick. You can even go over your fake lashes a few times just to make them even a little bit more thicker. And then just with any small brush, I'm using my concealer brush. I use random brushes for whatever. I'm going to take MAC's eyeshadow in Dazzle Light. And it's just usually a highlighting color. I'm going to use this in my inner corner. It's very shimmery, very bright. I'm going to apply this to the inner corner of my eye. And kind of at the upper part too. Inner, upper, whatever you want to call it. Right there. Extend this a little bit more towards your middle. Bring it from your inner corner and then extend it until it fades out. Really emphasize the inner corner. Right there. So I already finished filling in my brows. I'm just going to highlight it using MAC's eyeshadow in Brulee, which is just a very matte highlighting color, right underneath my brow. And just for a little bit of shimmer, I'm going to add some vanilla right underneath my arch. Just kind of blend it downwards, and that's it. For my blush, I'm going to use my NARS Orgasm Multi-Purpose. I'm going to take some of this, apply it just right here at the apples of where my cheeks are supposed to be. I'm going to smile and you'll be able to see. Just make a nice circle like a China doll, so you can see that pink. And then with my finger, I'm just gonna blend it out. Gives me a nice pink glow, light pink, nothing too much. I'm going to contour with my sculpin shape right here. Down here, up here. And for my finishing glow, I'm just going to take my bronzer, Prestige Minerals. Just brush my cheeks a little bit, just to give me a little bit of that shimmer right there. Down my nose. For my lips, I'm using my Manual Ungaro in Freckle Tone. And I'm going to top it off with NYX's Sheer Tube Gloss. And this is in pink. There's like a pink color with just some shimmer. It comes out clear, so it really doesn't matter. It's got a nice smell to it though. It smells like Fruit Loops. Not Fruit Loops. Like fruit by the foot or something. Anyway, this is my finished look. I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'll talk to you ladies later. Bye!